Good part of the day, dear students. Today's topic is traditions and customs of English spoken countries. Let's start with presentation. Traditions and customs of English spoken countries. İngiliz dilde gepirdiğim ana English is the world language, language of international communication, language of business, trade. It's spoken by around 350 million people all over the world. English-speaking countries, they are Great Britain, Northern Ireland, United States of America, Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, many of the countries in the Caribbean. And English is widely used as a second language in most Asian and European countries, such as India. In Canada, New Year's Day has a long traditional celebration. New Year's Eve in French Canada is marked by the custom of groups of young men dressed in colorful attire, go from house to house singing, begging gifts for the poor. Demek ki bağlar için sorgalar aş maksatlı koşkat ümeye yürüdükenler yeni yılda Kanada devletinde şunu nişanlanmadı. New Year is not such an important holiday in England as Christmas. Some people even don't celebrate it. In London, crowds usually gather around the Statue of Rose in Piccadilly Circus and welcome the New Year. In USA, many people have New Year parties. A party usually start at about 8 o'clock and goes on until early morning. In Scotland, the New Year's Day is also a public holiday. Hogmanay is a Scottish name for New Year's Eve, and it's a time for giving the presents. Saint Valentine's Day. People in love send Valentines to each other, special cards with hearts, flowers, and loving words. Pancake Day. Everybody eats only specially prepared pancakes during this day because pancakes are eaten on this day because the pancakes cooked for this day, they contain fat, butter, eggs, which were forbidden, which was prohibited during Lent. Lent is 40 days before Easter. Pascha bayramından önce 30 gün. Demek bu it's called Lent. St. David's Day. On the 1st of March each year, we can see people walking around London with legs pinned to their coats. A leek is a national emblem of Wales. Many Welsh people who live in London and in other cities outside Wales like to show their solidarity on their national day. The day is called after a bud who became patron of Wales. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is traditionally celebrated on the fourth Sunday of Lent. St. Patrick's Day. It's an Irish religious holiday. St. Patrick is the patron of Ireland. Irish and Irish Americans celebrate this day. They decorate their houses, streets with green shamrocks. Wear something green because shamrock is an emblem of Irish. Wear something green. In large cities, long paradas march through streets. Those who aren't Irish also wear green neckties, hair ribbons, take part in the celebration. Easter, London's Easter parade. London greets the spring, its early visitors, with a spectacular Easter parade in Battersea Park on Easter Sunday each year. The great procession begins at 3 p.m. April Fool's Day. On April 1st, people play joke on each other. It means they try to make a fun using unbelievable things and jokes. May Day in Great Britain. May Day celebrations are traditionally held on the Sunday, unless the 1st of May falls on Sunday. This day, workers march through the streets saying their own demands, the demands of other progressive forces of the country, demands for higher wages, better working conditions, protests against rising unemployment. Shopping the color. Trooping the colors celebrates the sovereign's queen's official birthday. Queen's actual birthday is on 21st of April. It has traditionally been held in June to try and enjoy better weather. Ceremony dates back to at least the early 18th century, when colors flags of the battalion were carried down, down the ranks so they could be seen and recognized by the soldiers. Midsummer's Day. The festival is Fire Festival, representing the middle of summer, shortening of the days. Midsummer is traditionally celebrated on either the 23rd or 24th of June. Many stone circles, as ancient monuments, are aligned to the sunrise on Midsummer's Day. Probably the most famous alignment at the day Stonehenge, where Stonehenge, where the sun rises over the hill stone, Independence Day. Here it's given the independence of the USA. It's celebrated widely throughout the United States of America on the 4th of July to commemorate the Declaration of Independence and the establishing of the USA. This day usually ends with fireworks and it's public. It's very exciting day for Americans. Happy Hampstead. August bank holiday wouldn't be a real holiday without fair for thousands of Londoners on Hampstead Heath. Halloween. Halloween means holy evening, Muqaddas Kitchen, and takes place on October 34th. This holiday, as many other Great Britain's holiday, United Kingdom's holiday, this holiday also dates back to history. In the Middle Ages, around 15th, 16th century, many middle class or poor people, poor families of throughout the Great Britain, they used to visit houses visit to houses in order to get something when in the times of in the time of scarcity, when these middle class and poor families, when they had nothing to eat at home. That's why this holiday goes back to history, when middle class and families who hadn't got so much thing at home to eat, they would bag things, edible things from house to houses. And from this period, at the time, Halloween was named Halloween Eve, and it was shortened not just Halloween. It means Holy Evening takes place on October 31st. Also, it's a much more important festival in the USA than in Britain. It's celebrated by many people in the United Kingdom as well. It's particularly connected with the witch ghosts. At parties, people dress up strange costumes. They cut horrible faces into pumpkin and put a candle inside the pumpkin, which shines through the eyes. People play different games, such as trying to eat an apple from a bucket of water without using hands. Go Guy Fawkes Night or Bonfire Night. It's one of the most popular festivals in Great Britain. It also dates back to history when a man called Guy Fawkes in 1605 tried to blow up fire, to blow up the House of Parliament, but he couldn't succeed. He couldn't manage his plan. And from that time, people and children of Great Britain, people didn't forget this day, and up to now they have celebrating this day using artificial man from straws, from such kind of things, and they try and they make a fire in order to blow this artificial man. Every year on Guy Fawkes Night, they make guys to burn on fires, to burn on bonfires, light off fireworks. Thanksgiving Day. It's also one of the its religious holiday. It also dates back to its origin. Its origin. It is originate from history. It means that Thanksgiving Day. It's widely celebrated through among Americans because when the first European people came to a new world, which is known as United States of America. At that time, they had to overcome some types of difficulties. It means that they couldn't get any harvest, any grain, wheat, rice. Year by year, day by day, they were they managed to get some kind of harvest from soil. So, in order to show their respect to God, they created such kind of holiday as Thanksgiving Day. On the fourth Thursday in November, American families meet for a special dinner with turkey and pumpkin pie and other delicious meals. They give thanks to God for the past year. Remember, first harvest, birinci hasıl Islam of the first European Americans in 1621. So actually, it dates back to this holiday, dates back to history. It's religious holiday. It's similar to our Eid Ramazan, Kurban Eid. Saint Andrew's Day. In some areas of Great Britain, Saint Andrew was regarded as the patron of lace makers. At the evening, the women wear men's clothes, men wear women's dresses. Christmas celebration. There are some traditions connected with Christmas. For example, giving presents, decorating Christmas tree. And the Christmas celebrations, it's Christmas Day, also called Boxing Day because they share, they give presents in box to each other on this day, Boxing Day. This is the day when people visit their friends, relatives, members of the family, go for long walks. It's celebrated on the December 25th, and December 25th is a Christmas Day, also called Boxing Day. Sunday in England. We know that many European countries they have five study or working day. So Saturday and Sunday is regarded as day off. So on Sunday, people throughout European countries as well as England, they stay in bed longer, they sleep longer than other days. So church bells are another typical feature of an English Sunday morning. So it's the end of the presentation. Now, turn to extra materials. Here, I have presented you exercises concerning the holiday and travel, because today's topic is connected with holidays. So, before beginning exercises, here are given tenses. Present simple. Sorry. Present simple, which you use for permanent situations, things when they happen often repeatedly. We use present simple for factors, natural factors and scientific factors, timetables, schedules, we can say. Past simple, we use completed past event. We use past simple for events or actions, not just one event, one particular event or actions that happened at a specific time in the past, things which happened often regularly in the past, we use then. Here is given, and present perfect simple. Present perfect, we use actions that started in the past, but it continues up to now. Actions in the past when time is not mentioned, we use present perfect, and we use present perfect for recent events which are not related to the present. And here is the practice exercises where you should use present simple past simple and present perfect, and just you should just number the rule. If this is present simple, it can be rule number 1 or 2. For example, is it timetable? Is it present simple for facts? Such kind of. For example, the sun often shines in Morocco. It goes to, for example, it goes to rule number 2. Okay. Rule things which happen often repeatedly. Yes, the sun often shines in Morocco. Rule number 2, present simple. It's like, where have you been? Where have you been? It's a present simple. And rule number 3. It's written like that. Okay, number 3. What do we have for number 3? Recent events. Yes, you must continue like that. And next exercise. Here we have got paragraph. It's related to writing task 2. You must complete the spaces with correct tenses. It can be present simple, past simple, or present perfect. For example, discuss the positive and negative effects of tourism on people and environment. Demek, atrof muhit va insonlarga bo'lgan turizmni ijobiy va salbiy ta'sirlar haqidagi bo'lgan bu yozma ishni present simple, hozirgi zamon, o'tgan zamon va present perfectni tugalashimiz kerak ekan. Regarding the environment, tourism improved, people has improved or just improved, I suppose. It will be correct, if I'm not mistaken. Has improved, yes. Tourism has improved people's understanding of endangering spaces. Atrof muhitga keladigan bo'lsak, turizm xavf ostida qolgan qushlarni, odamlarni tushunishini yaxshiladi turizm orqali. Prior to mass tourism, many societies disregarded, I suppose, past simple, yes, disregarded the natural life around them. Mass tourism, ommaviy turizmdan oldin bo'lgani uchun biz bu yerda past simple ishlatdik. Many societies disregarded the natural life around them. İnsanlar o'zini atrofidagi tabiiy hayotga disregard, demak e'tiborsiz holda qarab kelganmiz avval. However, due to tourism, many countries have invested in conservation programs. Shunday bo'lsa ham, turizm sababli ko'pgina davlatlar conservation, demak, yovvoyi hayot, yovvoyi atrofimizdagi o'simlik va hayvonot dunyosini conservation, saqlab qolish dasturlarida investitsiya, pul qo'ydilar. Ecotourism is now very popular. Ecotourism juda hozir mashhur. A lot of tourists visit Africa, Asia and South America. I suppose it's here just visit. Yes. Ko'pgina turistlarimiz hozir Afrika, Osiyo va Janubiy Amerika tashrif buyuradilar and partake in projects which care for the environment. Atrof muhitni himoya qiladigan loyihalarda qatnashtirdilar. Also, there are positive points, ijobiy nuqtalari tomonlari bo'lsa ham, tourism also have a large number of negative effects on environment. I suppose here just tourism also had, past simple, sorry. Tourism also had a large number of negative effects on the. Shunday bo'lsa ham turizmni atrof muhitga ko'pgina salbiy ta'sirlar ham bor edi. This include bu o'z ichiga nimalarni oladi? Increase in air pollution from plane travel, rubbish from tourists in parks, on beaches, and the destruction of many of the world's rainforests. Bu qanday salbiy tomonlari? Demak, havodagi plane travel, samolyot havo orqali sayohatlardan kelib chiqqan havo ifloslanishi, parklarda va sohillardagi turistlar tomonidan tashlab ketilgan axlatlar va dunyodagi ko'pgina qalin o'rmonlarini vayron bo'linishi bu salbiy tomonlar hisoblanadi. Va shu you must continue the appropriate word forms for this text. Exercise number 3. Here is given a dialogue between examiner and Nicholas. You must fill the gaps using appropriate verb from given verbs. You must use it in an appropriate tense. For example, past simple, present simple, or present perfect. For example, where do you live? I come from Moscow. I have lived there for 6 years. Yes, I have lived there for 6 years. My family moved from the countryside when I was 12 years old. 12 yoshlarimda ota-onam qishloqdan ko'chib kelganlar. Examiner, do you still live with your family? Hali ham ota-onang bilan yashaysanmi? Yes, I do. Hi, Yashiman. I live with my parents and they share a room with my brother. Ota-onamda yashayman va xonamni akam bilan baham ko'raman bir xonada ikkalasi. My brother still goes to school. He is only 8 years old. Ukam, demak ukasi ekan, maktabga boradi, u 8 yashar. Examiner. Do you like Moscow? Moscow yoqdimizmi? I love Moscow. When I first arrived, birinchi marta ketganimda, I didn't like it much. Ko'p yoqtirmadim because it was so different. Juda boshqacha edi Moskva. But I grew accustomed to. Lekin men I have grown accustomed to. I have got accustomed to. Get accustomed to, grow accustomed to. Odatlandim, o'rgandim Moskva. Now I know my way around. O'zimni yo'limni bilaman and I have lots of friends. Ko'pgina do'stlarim bor. You must continue like that, filling the gaps using appropriate forms, word forms with tenses. Demak, zamon bilan fe'llarni to'g'ri qo'yib tashlaringiz kerak. Next. And now here is speaking task, exercise number 4. It can be say your home task. You must answer these 6 questions. Just, I suppose 1 minute is enough for each question. For example, where do you live? You must say about your hometown, where it's situated, what is it like? What is your hometown like? Is it beautiful, big? Is it comfortable, cosmopolitan? And does your hometown have facilities in order to entertain, in order to attend, in order to go in for sports? You must describe your hometown. How long have you lived there? It means that how long have you been in your hometown as how long have you lived there in your hometown? How long has it been that you have been living in your hometown? What do you like about your hometown? What kind of places do you like in hometown? It means that you must describe why do you like your hometown. What other countries have you visited? For example, if you haven't visited any countries up to now, you can describe, you can say that what kind of places or cities have you visited up to now? Where do you go on holiday last year? Here you should use past simple. It can be the city that you visited. It can be a resort that you have visited for your summer or winter holiday. You must describe how and where did you go on, where did you go on holiday, and your experience, your stay. Where did you stay? And your feelings and emotions related to this, your last holiday. How often do you go to the seaside? In general, do you go to the seaside? Or have you got any seas, rivers, lakes where you live? Or you must say something about related to the sea. I suppose it's enough for today. And I'm sure that I have tried to give you basic understanding of the topic. See you later. Goodbye for now.